Hey guys, Miss Emery here. So today you can just, for right now, sit back and watch the slideshow. Okay, I'm going to go through it with you, and you don't worry. You shouldn't be. You're not able to edit this, so you don't need to change anything in this slideshow. Once we go through this, then you're going to click into activity 2.1. Okay, and we're going to do that using this slideshow. Okay, so you can't edit this slideshow, so don't worry. Okay, so we're talking about geography of ancient Egypt. Okay, and the one question that we want to keep in mind is in what ways does geography shape lives? So we want to think about that when we're talking about this slideshow. So geography is the physical environment and how it may influence an economy and a culture. Okay, Egypt is located on the continent of Africa. Okay, remember that map video that we did at the beginning of the year that had all the continents on it? Okay, it's on the continent of Africa. Okay, and that is Egypt in the circle. Okay, and the question says, what can you infer from the high concentration of light? So it's asking you, why is all that yellow? Why are these lights? This is a shot of Egypt from space during the nighttime hours. So why are all those lights there? That's the question. So here is a map of ancient Egypt. I'm going to click through and it is going to label ancient Egypt. Okay, once this slideshow is over, you are going to have to label your own map. Okay, and you can come back and look into the slideshow and reference this if you need to. Okay, all right. So first we have Lake Nasser, the Suez Canal, Upper Egypt, the Nile River. And one thing that's interesting about the Nile River is that it flows north. And if you check your compass rose, okay, so it flows north. Okay. All right. We have Lake Victoria, the Sahara Desert, the Red Sea, the Persian Gulf, Africa, once again, that's where we're located with the ancient Egypt, the Arabian Peninsula, the Indian Ocean, the Ethiopian highlands, and that is part of why the Nile River flows north. Okay, the elevation is higher here, so the flow of water follows gravity and it flows north. The White Nile River. The Nile River is divided into different sections. Okay, the Blue Nile River, the Nile Delta. Okay, that's that triangle-shaped part of the Nile at the end of it. Okay, Lower Egypt. Now look, here's upper and here's lower. Not what you would think, right? Just looking at a map. It goes back to the elevation. The elevation is higher and then it gets lower as you get closer to the Nile Delta. Okay, so this is what ancient Egypt is today. The Nile River. This is the Blue Nile. Remember, it was divided into different parts. Lake Nasser, the Nubian Desert, which is south of Lake Nasser, the Red Sea, the Sahara Desert, the Suez Canal. This is Egypt at sunrise. Okay, another view. Egypt at night. Here we are again with the Nile River and then the Delta. And there we go. Okay, so feel free to come back and look at this slideshow when you are doing your homework today. Okay, and today you are going to click into when it shows up, this one, and it's going to have your name attached to it. Okay, this is the slideshow. This is your homework. Okay. So today, you don't want to do this in present mode, okay? Because you won't be able to type. Okay, so make a prediction, look at the focus area. So this is the beginning of your work, okay? So describe the terrain and make a prediction of how the terrain likely affected the lives of the ancient Egyptians. Okay, this is kind of like your bell ringer. Okay, and I don't expect you to know everything. This is just making an inference. Okay, and then today you can look at, this is a screenshot of the map that we just labeled in the slideshow that I read to you. Okay, you're going to use this to finish slide 3. Okay, and what you're going to do in slide 3, just like it says, students, to drag, hover, and wait for this symbol. Okay, so you have all your names over here, the different places. You're going to hover over one. Oh, there's the symbol. Click, drag it to where you want it to go. Okay, and you're going to do that for each of the labels. And then you're going to stop. Okay, you are going to stop at slide 3 in this presentation today. Okay, and just a reminder, make sure that you're clicking this folder and you're saving it into your social studies folder in your Google Drive. If you haven't done that yet, you should. Okay, and if you don't know how, feel free to email me and I can show you how to do it. Okay, so today in this homework assignment, you are only working on slides 1, 2, and 3. Okay, see you tomorrow.